Vinny Tortorich here. Hey man, if you're a fan of Izzy, you might be a fan of me too. I'm the guy that gets people to lose a lot of weight. I have something free for you guys. This is no clickbait. Just go to VinnyTortorich.com and there's a big banner. It's a free PDF, how to lose weight. It's an intro guide to NSNG at VinnyTortorich.com. Go check it out exclusively for anyone who listens to Izzy Presley. Thank you.
Replay Guitar Exchange is your premier independent guitar store. Being independent is good. With all of the major brands, including new, vintage, and pre-owned, you can find the guitar, bass, amp, or accessory you are dreaming of. From vintage to the newest models, Replay Guitar Exchange can help you find that perfect piece. They have industry veteran expert staff, all players like you down to the owner. You aren't just getting a great guitar, you're getting the Replay difference. Find them online at replayguitar.com and find your dream guitar today.
Hey ladies, Sass Pants Designs will take that rock shirt that everyone has and make it your own in a flattering, sassy, and simple way. There are one-of-a-kind tank tops, lace-up tees, and tube-top dresses already in stock. Check out the online store at sasspantsdesigns.com and like Sass Pants Designs on Facebook for special offers and custom orders. That's sasspantsdesigns.com, sasspantsdesigns.com. Sass Pants will make you the envy of the party.
Rockwood Saloon Authentic Apparel takes rock and roll fashion to a new level with their tees and tanks for men and women. They also make custom shirts, jackets, vests, pants, hoodies, beanies, and more. The Rockwood Graphics Department can design anything from your logo, t-shirt design, promo posters, band swag, and printed at great prices. From tour shirts and custom stage gear to killer threads for the street to the stage, Rockwood Saloon has it all. Rockwood Saloon, authentic rock and roll apparel for stage and street. World Tour tested for quality, comfort, style, and durability. Check them out at www.rockwoodsaloon.com. That's rockwoodsaloon.com.
Retro Arcade brings Minnesota and surrounding areas arcade games from the days gone by. All of those great games from pizza joints and arcades are available in cocktail units and custom machines. Dozens of favorites from your youth in one machine to complete your game room or man cave. Retro Arcade also sells and services your favorite pinball machines. Find them at facebook.com/80arcade. That's facebook.com/80arcade. Retro Arcade. Your youth is just one click away.
If you need to promote your band or business or just want to stylize, personalize, or customize your ride, check out vid-decals.com. Want to create and customize your own stickers representing your band or make your own bumper sticker? Vid Decals can do it. All stickers are printed on quality vinyl and can be placed on any flat surface. Stickers are an affordable way to promote your band or business. Go to vid-decals.com to get started. That's vid-decals.com. vid-decals.com.
RockstarLeatherworks.com is your home for badass rock and roll gear. Featuring 100% handmade leather bands, watches, cuffs, bracelets, and more, Rockstar Leatherworks has something for everybody. Whether you are going to the show or you are in it, you can find something to fit your needs. Choose from a variety of designs or create your own masterpiece. Their bands and watches are second to none. They also ship internationally. Who needs a stage to be a rock star? Check out RockstarLeatherworks.com.
Would I listen to Izzy Presley? Ooh, not if he was the last disc jockey on earth, honey.
The unscripted, uncensored, loose cannon of commentary.
Why did you say that? Why? What? You come out with stink like that? Poop. Your poop mouth. You have poop out of your mouth.
See, son? Old legends never die. They just lose weight.
Like a legend and an out-of-work bum look a lot alike, Daddy.
I've got a midget friend, an albino friend, and another friend who thinks Lord of the Rings is real. Together we call ourselves the Unfuckables.
Quinton is in. Let the fun begin.
Body touch.
God, you're an asshole, man.
Son of a bitch! That's right. Hello, Hollywood. Hello, world. And hello, my loyal minions. It is good to see you, and as always, good to be seen. Izzy Presley. That's right. Your favorite gas bag right here. On the Izzy Presley Show, episode number 17. It is Monday, June 17th, 2000 and was it 19? Are we in 19? I don't even know. It all goes by so goddamn fast. Yes, it is 2019. I can do math. Oh, play it, Rob Kruger. Yeah. Little Gemini today. Started off a little fun. Yeah. Take it. Dean plays Harley smoking lots of shit. It's a great song. God, this brings back memories. Ow! It's a great tune. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody had a great Father's Day. Those who were able to celebrate Father's Day. People like me that, I don't have any kids, so I guess I'm not really a dad. But that's okay. That's okay. I got to give a little tip of the hat to my stepdad, the Mr. Jamaica man, Devin Grant. And I worked. Fun weekend, other than the whole, working thing. Got to go to the LA Guns at the Whiskey A Go-Go on Friday night. That was fun. I mean, it's always fun to go see a band at the Whiskey. But when it's the LA Guns, it's my first time seeing Ace Von Johnson with them. Killer set. Scotty Coogan, the brand new drummer, in there as well. First time seeing both of those guys play with LA Guns. It was pretty cool. Great to catch up with Scotty. I haven't seen Scotty. I haven't talked to Scotty since he was released from the Ace Frehley band. He told me everything's cool with Ace, so that's cool. That's good. Hanging out with Chris Wise and something called Howie. It was fun, man. It was a good night. Great to see a lot of people. And great to see a great show. A really great show. A little after party, yada, yada, yada. It's LA. That's the shit that happens in Los Angeles. You go to the Whiskey, you go see a show, and then you end up at an after bar. And then you go to bed at 10 a.m. by accident. I hate it when that happens. Well, it is what it is. Got a great show for you today. We will be, yes, Mike, as far as I know, Ace is currently the permanent second guitar player in LA Guns. Ace is still in Faster Pussycat. They have somebody filling in for him this summer, but he is still in both bands. So there is that. Gonna talk about this nut job Christian evangelist. Talking about meatless burgers are the satanic plot to create a race of soulless creatures. I wouldn't go that far. But I do have my thoughts on that. Gonna close the door. If anybody heard the show and on Thursday, I cut a promo, and I might have been, a tinge ruthless on somebody that I don't know. But it's playing the heel. It's putting somebody over. And we're going to talk about that in the second half of the show. Dr. Fukk and the three sides of the coin pull that I am getting destroyed in. I love those guys over at Three Sides of the Coin. I goof on them. They're my friends. I goof on them, and they know I'm just giving them shit when I'm giving them shit. They get it. And so anytime I say shit about those guys, please know it's all tongue-in-cheek. Love those guys. I freaking love those guys. And we'll get into that in the second half of the show because I got a lot to say about that. I don't want to waste it right now. Huge birthday shout-out, ladies and gentlemen. Huge birthday shout-out. A girl that I was actually on the phone with once. This stunning blonde. Stunning blonde named Robin. She's probably turning 27 again today. I made the joke when I used to do mornings on the Monsters of Rock morning show that I would marry her right now. That is still true. She's gorgeous and she loves sports and rock and roll. And I don't see anything wrong with that combination. I don't. Now I just have to, get in shape and get a fat wallet, and I would probably have a chance. I'm not saying she's like that. I have no idea. As far as everything that I know about Miss Robin Carlin is that she is a very, very cool, down-to-earth gal, and proud to be friends with her. But yes, I would marry her right now. Not denying that. Meow. But I do want to start off the show because we got some news out of St. Cloud, out of back home. A guy that I didn't know that well, but I knew from going out and seeing shows and bullshitting a little bit here and there. Good dude. Travis Colgrove passed away this weekend, and it's weird. It's like people even if you don't know them that well, but people from the scene, scene in St. Cloud, around St. Cloud at least. When they die young, it's obviously when anybody dies, it's not a good thing, but they die young, they got a couple kids, and they're leaving a wife, and it's a sad thing. It really is, and I don't know what happened. I looked at his Facebook page. He the night before he died, he was posting, from a show, and I think it was, who was it? I can't remember. It was a bigger show. And then boom, he's gone. I don't know what happened. I honestly don't know what happened. I can't speculate. If anybody's listening that does know what happened, please do tell me. But if you go to the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/another effing podcast, there is a fundraiser on there right now that I did donate to. And it was started by a mutual friend, Sean Kroll, and raising money for his wife and his two little ones. And if you guys want to go in there and help out, that would be great. It's a heavy time trying to raise $5,000 since I posted this, and I'm sure it's not you guys, I'm sure it's just everybody that knows him and wanted to jump in. This thing has jumped up by almost a couple thousand, or actually a little bit over $1,000, so that's good. That's good. Goal of $5,000. It's at $3,515 right now. So, if you go to the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/another effing podcast, please go on there and help out. Every little bit helps. And I'm usually not in the position to be able to do stuff, but sometimes you just gotta. Doesn't matter, and you do it. And I did, and I'm glad I could help out. It's the thing to do. It really, really is. So rest in peace, Travis. You were a good dude, and you will obviously be missed. And the St. Cloud scene is just, everybody I know back there is just distraught. It's totally distraught. Such a sad thing. So rest in peace, buddy, and catch you on the other side. Do make sure you hit up all the social media at Real Izzy Presley. That is all the way across the board. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And, buy shirts. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Trying to keep it positive, trying to keep it fun, but sometimes you just have to, you got to tone it down for a second and out of respect. Absolutely. So, that link is up on the Facebook page. But let's get into this. And if you did want to contribute to the voting, I think this ends in a day. The Izzy Presley Dr. Fukk poll. Sounds like a porno. Dr. Fukk is currently up on me. 71% to 29% with 1.3 thousand votes. And obviously his fans really jumped on because he does have a large amount of fans. He does great numbers on the YouTube for his show Almost Human. And he was on with the Three Sides of the Coin for a couple days, for a couple weeks. And I honestly didn't watch him. I didn't listen to him. But I think my episode, the audio comes out today and the video comes out tomorrow because I recorded it last week. And it was a fun episode. We talked about Tommy Thayer. And, of course, they kept saying the spaceman, the only spaceman. Of course, trying to stir the pot like they do. But yeah, about a day left. I'm going to need a reckoning. I'm going to need a wrecking ball. I'm going to need a whole lot of votes. But, yeah, I'm not catching up. I pretty much have to concede. I pretty much have to concede. Yep. 71%, 29. I think, I do think, and I'm going to get off of this because I want to get to this in the second half of the show. But they would have waited until after this week's show came out. I think it might have been a little different. They could have used a better picture of me. Not that I ever look bad. I'm a good looking dude, but the picture of me is me holding up a bottle of Jack Daniels, and it looks like I'm in one of my moods. Dr. Fuck's got this cool pose. He's got his sunglasses on. I can see it. I can get it if people are just looking at the photos. His picture is much cooler than mine. But it's all fun. It is all fun. That diatribe last week, it was fun. It was all about fun. And people think I'm backpedaling, but I'm not. Chad said it was after the show, after the Mastodon show. Yeah, it's too bad. It really, really is. Let's get to some of these user comments on here. I was going to try to set up this Twitch thing and so I could broadcast live so you guys could look at me. But you need an app to be able to broadcast, and I downloaded the app and it just bogs down the computer. So we'll work on. Maybe I need more RAM. I don't know. Yes, Mike, I am saying it is good to be Ace Von Johnson. Absolutely. Dick coming in says, as a Christian, I have to say there are plenty of hypocritical nutballs claiming to be Christians. Absolutely true. You get that with any other religion, though, too. There's extremists in every religion. Except for the Jews. They're just too busy counting money. I wish I was a Jew. If I was Jewish, I would have a Guns N' Roses tribute band called Guns N' Rosenthals. Oh, Mike, you are in for a doozy when you catch up on last week's podcast. It was good, and somebody chimed in. We'll get to all that later. Get to all that later. And yes, Dick, happy birthday to the future Ms. Presley. Yeah, I wish. Dr. Fukk looks like a member of Molly Hatchet in his photo, and I look like a pathetic drunk. I really do. I have that look on my face. It just looks like, yeah, he's going to drink himself into oblivion tonight. I should drink tonight, but I can't. I got it responsible. I have to work, and we'll have a couple brews tomorrow. Tomorrow night, the show. Oh yes! Before we get to this nutbag Christian Christian evangelist guy, tomorrow night I will have. Let me find the. I am. From Every Mother's Nightmare. Rick, the singer from Every Mother's Nightmare, will be on the show tomorrow night, 7 p.m. California time. That show will be, of course, live. That will be via the phone line. Look forward to chatting with him. And I saw them finally for the first time last summer. I hosted a birthday party up in up in Vegas. It was Every Mother's Nightmare and Kicking Valentina and Lies, Deceit, and Treachery, which is the original Bullet Boys band without Mark. And Johnny Martin was playing bass for him that night, too. It was fun. So it was fun. That was a fun night. Pat Fontaine stopped by. Got to tell him to go fuck himself, and his sister sends her regards. All that kind of good stuff, but it was fun. I got hammered. Go figure. It was at a hotel in Vegas, and I had a room, so I was good. I was good. What was I just going to do? I was just going to talk about something. I was just going to say something. Yeah. So tomorrow night, Rick from Every Mother's Nightmare will be on the blower. And then next Monday, changing it up just a little bit just for the week, because Tuesday night, Eddie Trunk is going to be at the Rainbow doing his show, and I'm finally going to go. And I'm excited. I have not been down to one of Eddie Trunk's live shows yet, other than on the boats. But at the Rainbow, I have not been down there, so I'm finally going to make it down there. I'm going to do this show on Monday night. Another effing podcast will be Monday night next week at 7 p.m. California time. And the guest will be Kilo fucking Bayo from Flip. Rather excited about that. I was trying to get Bryn, and every time I tried to get Bryn, the first time it was for the first review, and he's like, oh, yeah, it's cool. Why don't you get Chia? And I hit him up again. Well, let's do something for this show with the record company. I was like, yeah, cool. Why don't you talk to Kilo? So I don't know if Bryn's avoiding me or not. He's letting me work up. I think that's what it is. He's letting me work up to the Schizo boy, to Bryn. I'm just goofing. Now, I'm excited to talk to Kilo. That's going to be a lot of fun. I haven't talked to Kilo in a long time. Kilo Bale, the drummer from the band Flip. God, I bet you I haven't talked to Kilo in 17 years. Wow. It's been that long since I've talked to Kilo Bale. Holy shit. Time flies, man. Wow. Mike checking in. I saw Every Mother's Nightmare a handful of years ago at Pickle Fuckers. I'm glad I'm not the only one who calls it that. In the North Metro. I believe I coined that phrase, by the way. Opening up for the Dangerous Toys. So weird. Two bands that never come to Minnesota at the same Pickle Fuckers bar on the same night. That would have been a good show. Dangerous Toys is fucking amazing. Dangerous Toys is a great, great band. And Every Mother's Nightmare, I was blown away, man. These guys are really good. So we're gonna talk to Rick, and we're gonna play the new single, and gonna have some fun. Gonna have some fun. Another Tennessee band, 2 weeks in a row. That's right. He calls it Pickle Fuckers because of me. Sorry, Brian. I don't mean to be swearing all the time, but yeah. Let's get to this story. Let's see. Where does this come out of? That was a good way to waste 23 minutes of this show. I did good. So this comes from Pathos.com. I don't know what the hell Pathos.com is. Progressive secular humanist, whatever the hell that means. I see stories posted by this website a lot, and I usually just disregard them because people see a headline and they gotta repost it. No matter if it's true or not. Welcome to the world of Facebook. And yes, that word that I'm looking. Clickbait. There we go. But this was posted on the 13th. And just starts off, because science. TV host Rick Wiles claims that meatless burgers are a satanic plot meant to rewrite human DNA and create a race of soulless creatures. Right-Wing Watch reports, there's a paper or a website called the Right-Wing Watch, that Wiles, host of True News, a television quote-unquote news program produced for conservative Christians, believes that plant-based alternatives to meat and dairy products is part of a satanic plot to alter human DNA so that people can no longer worship God. I have my own thoughts on the quote-unquote meatless burgers. I'm not a fan. I have no reason to try them. I have no reason to ever try them because being a human being, we are wired to eat meat. And this just proves it. People have gone vegan. People have gone vegetarian. And look, you guys can... It's your choice. I don't give a shit. I pick on vegans. I can never date a vegan. But I don't hate the vegans. Not at all. I am not. I mean, they're turning into the new Jehovah's Witness because they don't shut up about it. For the most part, I got a good friend. Actually, I have a bandmate who's a vegan, but he's not one of those nutbags. He's just vegan, you know. But just try. Everybody should be vegan. Blah blah blah. Saving the planet and the fumes causing global warming coming out of the cow's ass. Okay, that's not true. If you guys look at the actual, stats on that, the percentage of air toxicity or whatever the hell that word is I'm looking for, that is created by cows and farming is so small compared to what we've done as a society. Even though I believe climate change is an Earth thing, it may have been helped along a little bit by us, but climate has been changing throughout the history of the planet. And sometimes it takes things to help it along, like a big meteor that killed all the dinosaurs. But our pollution didn't help. But climate is changing. But it's climate change. It happens. But all right, so let's listen to this guy because this is awesome. This is all, and I have thoughts. Where the hell? There it is. Okay. Oh shit! I should probably unmute this so you guys can actually. Yep, it's unmuted. We are ready to go. Here is Rick Wiles.
When you go to your favorite fast food restaurant, you're going to be eating a fake hamburger.
Okay, now Rick, in fast food restaurants' defense, we've been eating fake hamburgers and fake meat from fast food places for years. And that's a fact. We all know that the burgers at McDonald's are not 100% beef. We all know that the taco meat at Taco Bell isn't actually meat. It's a very, 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 very small percentage of meat. We know this. We know somebody said they used to work at Subway, said pretty much every meat in there was made up of turkey. Or had turkey elements in it. So what we are getting from fast food restaurants right there, we already know it's not meat. All right, continue.
You go to the grocery store and buy a pound of fake hamburger or a fake steak, and you won't know that it was grown in some big corporation's laboratory.
Okay, that's true. They have to make it somewhere. They have to grow it. They've been working on this technology for a long time to make fake meat actually bleed and look and taste exactly like beef. Why have they been doing this? And we're going to get into this when I have Vinny on, when Vinny Tortorich is on with Peter Pardini, because his brand new movie, Fat, the documentary, is coming out in about a month. So we're going to have Vinny back on. We're going to talk about this documentary, and we're going to talk about all this. But we, as humans, we are, what are they called? Omnivores. We eat both meat and plants. And we are biologically driven to eat meat. It's science. It's proof. The reason that we have to eat meat and we can't healthily be on a full vegan diet and just eat grass like cows can, Cows have 4 stomachs. Cows have 4 stomachs that are able to turn grass into energy, into blah, blah, everything that you need to survive. That's what they eat. We need fat. Our body lives off of fat. And, but the reason I played all of the commercials at the beginning of the show, because the break that we're going to be coming up on here in a little while, I'm going to play you the new trailer for the fat documentary, and they talk about fat and how it's been demonized by bad science. And I'm really, really excited for this movie. But anyways, continue.
This is the nightmare world that they're taking us into. They're changing God's creation. Why? Because they want to be God. They want to do exactly what Lucifer.
Okay, now you've gone off the shit show train. But we just have to keep listening because it's so entertaining.
Did before the flood. It's why God destroyed it. He said he regretted that he ever made mankind because they were destroying his creation. The Bible says God is coming back to destroy those who are destroying the earth. So God is an environmentalist. He takes this very seriously. He created this planet. He created the universe. And he's watching these Luciferians destroy his planet. Destroy the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, change human DNA.
Okay, I may think vegans may be a little evil, but Luciferians, come on. How much of this is a bit? Honestly, how much of this is a bit? How much of this is a work? It's got to be a work. He honestly cannot think this way. This has to be a work for him to make money. These evangelists they're just like professional wrestlers. The more outlandish they get, the more that they scare people. Takes you to the pay window, daddy. Oh God, there's no way there's no way he actually believes this. This is a work preying on people to make money. Honestly. All right, let's continue.
Why? They want to change human DNA so that you can't be born again. That's where they're going with this.
Wait a minute. I thought in the Catholic Christian religion beliefs that we don't get born again. I thought we just went straight to heaven. I thought there was no, you don't come back as another being. I mean, I know what I'd want to come back as. Hugh Hefner.
To change the DNA of humans so it will be impossible for a human to be born again. They want to create a race of soulless creatures on this planet.
Wow. Oh, my God. Where do you go from there? Honestly. Where do you go from there? Soulless creatures. The vegans want to create soulless creatures. And this is the funny thing. If you guys don't know this, veganism was started by the Kellogg's company. That's right. It was started by Kellogg's so they could sell breakfast cereal. It's the absolute truth. Look it up. Look it up. It is hilarious. People believe this. And maybe that's what vegans have done. They've just drove people over with their craziness, they've driven people over the fucking edge. Oh, Jesus. They've gone over the edge, and they're trying to pull everybody else over the edge with them. It's like I said, they're the new Jehovah's Witnesses. You can't read an article, you can't talk to a vegan without them saying, I'm vegan. I didn't ask. We were talking about the Stanley Cup final. Yeah, but I'm vegan. Okay. What does that have to do? I just wanted to let you know. But why? Because I have to let you know. For what? Because I'm vegan. That's what it is. That's what it is. You get into conversation with these people, and that's what happens. Just even going on Tinder, you're scrolling through Tinder, the only thing that some of these profiles say, I'm vegan. Well, I'm definitely not swiping right on you. You sound like a lot of fun. Oh, Jesus. I could never date one. I never could. And not, like I said, I goof on them. They're not bad people. They're just, some people call it an eating disorder. Which could be true. But I could never date one because I could never date somebody I couldn't cook for. I could never date somebody that looked at me with those glaring eyes like they want to kill me because I'm eating a delicious steak. And washing it down by sipping on bacon grease. I wouldn't do that. Butter, melted butter. I've done that before. It's delicious. You know, you're at the all-you-can-eat crab buffet. Just eating crab leg after crab leg after crab leg, dipping it in that butter. Oh, yeah. Or you're Red Lobster, chowing down on a nice lobster tail, dipping it in that butter. All of a sudden, that butter starts to taste like lobster or crab. Oh. Then you sip on it like a fine wine, like a butter dessert wine. It's delicious. It's amazing. It's a glorious thing. This guy's lost his mind. That's just all there is to it. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to take a break, and this break will not be a commercial. Well, it technically is a commercial. We are going to listen to the trailer for the new trailers. Is the second trailer, number 2. For Fat, a documentary as put out by Vinnie Tortorich and Peter Pardini. Then when we come back, we will close the door on Dr. Fukk.
I'm pissed off. The reasons that the ketogenic diet hasn't become more popular has nothing to do with efficacy at all.
In the Dietary Guidelines for Americans, they recommend fewer calories, less fat, less saturated fat, less cholesterol.
The history of science is full of commonsensical facts that turned out to be dead wrong when we did the science.
The question remains, what food should we eat to achieve good health?
Less sugar, less salt, more fiber.
You're telling people from different parts of the United States what to do, how to do it, and everyone's just throwing their hands up going, I'm going to do the best I can.
The myths have become ingrained in our society too strongly for people to realize they're myths.
What are some of the health myths we hear every day?
Grains are good for you and fat is bad for you.
Calorie in, calorie out.
The low-fat diet is a healthy diet.
We saw fat in the coronary arteries, and that must come from ingested fat.
There's incontrovertible evidence that saturated fat is bad.
Like hot oil down a cold stovepipe, it would just clog up your arteries and give you a heart attack.
It doesn't take long for media to pick up on these things, and we don't realize it's happening, but it's happening right in front of us.
I'm getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
And the bigger he gets, the harder his heart cells have to work. Mr. Fat, you're a real killer.
I realized that we had gotten it completely upside down and backward on fat.
Imagine someone who spent his whole career getting the wrong answer.
When you look at the arteries of people that go on a ketogenic diet, they tend to be more clogged.
Not only are you wrong, you're completely wrong. Imagine the press release you would have to write. Dear American public, we're sorry if we killed prematurely your loved ones and your parents, and maybe we're killing you. But in retrospect, we shouldn't have given the advice we did.
There are powerful forces at work that have nothing to do with good health.
This is the world we live in. This is our society. This is our community. And if we don't fix it, who will? No one will. If you think it's up to government, you're wrong. If you think it's up to industry, you're wrong. It's up to you.
There you go. Fat, a documentary. It's funny because I just saw this tweet that they're showing this What the Health movie in schools. They're showing a vegan propaganda film that is full of lies in schools. These kids are going vegetarian now because they saw this film, which is a vegan propaganda film. It's fake. We're going to talk about all that when Vinny comes on. Because I could go off about that for another hour, but I won't. Let's get to this thing now. Let's see if the voting changed at all. I doubt it. Oh shit! No, it did not. I am going to lose a 71% to 29% behind Dr. Fukk on this three sides of the coin. Which bullpen member do you like better? Dr. Fukk. I didn't realize how big this guy was. I really didn't. He put up his response to my diatribe last week, and he broke down my show and played my show and responded and played it and responded and played it and responded, which is, playing my show is probably the best part of his show. But kidding. I ran into a buddy on Friday night at the Rainbow, and I'm like, yeah, I'm in this internet war. It's fun with Dr. Fukk. He's like, dude, he's a great guy. Like, I don't know the guy. I'm just goofing on him. I'm having fun. The three sides of the coin guys put me into this thing, and I decided that I would put him over. I didn't realize he had the following that he had, that he didn't need to be put over. I didn't realize that he had the following that he had, which good for him, man. Anybody that can get that kind of following and those kind of views in this world of podcasting, good for you. Good for you. And I was a little bit mean saying he was like Frankie McDonald. I was like Howard Stern, yada, yada, yada. Which still makes me laugh because I thought that was an amazing, amazing bit. But I forgot about another one which I should have played. I should have laid down the Rick Steiner as well.
You take your 30-30 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning at sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning. If we used to go one-on-one and then add 66 and 2/3%, I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice.
Actually, they spelt disaster for me. The numbers don't lie. But look. I made my bed of nails, and I got power bombed on it. I put him over. I played the role of the heel. He was the Sting. I was the Ric Flair. He was the John Cena. I was the CM Punk. And I started it. I took the first blow, and I went deep. And the cesspool, the cretinous humanoids of the KISS world, which I love Because I am one of those cretinous humanoids. They're smiling at you, Dr. Fukk. They're smiling at you. They are with you. They are behind you. This big, evil Izzy Presley. Saying those mean things to this beloved internet hero. And I love the fact that you, when you put your response up, you have 2 accounts on YouTube, and you put it up on the one with 1,000 followers instead of the one where you have 17,000 followers. That shows that you were afraid. Why, I don't know. I concede the loss. You beat me. You beat me. I'm not going to cry about it. It was so funny. I got to look at your initial response when Brandvold put my show up, because I didn't know if you got it. I didn't know if you knew what I was doing. Oh God, let's all right. Because your initial response was a very posted my Michael Brandvold. Where is it? Where is it? And all this, you realize, Dr. Fukk, all we've done was promote 3 sides of the coin. Those guys have to be sitting there, laughing their ass off, just thinking, we can't get this kind of promo. The puppet master, Michael Brandvold. He's the puppet master. Oh, goodness. Ralph, what did you say? Yet you keep this guy who I'm slaughtering in the polls. Great marketing. What school did you go to? Kellogg's? That's kind of funny. Here it is. I did not realize what a douche this guy is. I think he crossed the line with his stupid digs at me. Inflated ego fuck stain. Okay, I thought you went a little overboard right there. That was kind of your internet response. That was your internet response. Look, when you started breaking down my show, this guy has an ego and blah, blah, blah. You have to have an ego in this. You have to. You can't do what I do and not have an ego. You have to have an ego. There's got to be a little ego. Look, you talk to me outside of when I'm not on the microphone. I'm the easiest guy to get along with in the world. I know I'm not shit, but on this microphone, talking to my loyal minions, I gotta have an ego. It's part of it. Look, even all of us have egos that are in the podcast world. We can deny that we don't, but we do. Because we wouldn't do this if we didn't. We wouldn't do this if there was no ego involved. And we know we love the praise. And we know we love it when people listen. And we know that we love it when people say that we're good at what we do. That's why we do this. That's why we get on stage. That's why we get behind a microphone. That's why we create music. That's why we create art. The guys on 3 sides always say, yeah, we're just 3 Weisenheimers talking about Kiss. But you know, deep down inside, you love it. You absolutely love it. I do. When I see somebody wearing one of my shirts, you know how proud I am of myself. You know how good it makes me feel when I see somebody wearing one of my t-shirts. Which you can get on Teespring. I have very, very many. Loyal Minion. Dr. Fukk, you should. Look, if I physically had Loyal Minion t-shirts in my possession, I would send you one. as a gift. Not as a fuck you, yada, 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 as a gift. Hell, I'm going to buy one of my own Cretinous Humanoid t-shirts. Because they are great. I love Van Hagar. Deal with it t-shirts. Those are amazing. The Another Effing Podcast, I'm huge in Sheboygan t-shirts. That was a popular one. It's all about ego. It's all about ego. Yeah, it came off as a dick because I was playing the heel. That's what we do. I put you over. I don't hate you, Dr. Fukk. A simple thank you would suffice. A simple thank you. You put me over. You did the right thing. By you talking shit about me, that got people to vote for me. If, as I was doing that promo, as I was cutting that promo on you, I watched your numbers rise. I did you a favor. If I wouldn't have went on that diatribe, if I wouldn't have cut that promo, if I wouldn't have got you pissed off, if I wouldn't have got you pissed off enough to do it back to me, I think this race would have been a lot closer. I do. You have more followers than me. I'm not denying that. You have more subscribers on YouTube. I don't do much on YouTube. All I have is the audio from these shows that goes up on YouTube. And I look, the majority of my stuff is done through Spreaker and it is done through iTunes. It is all audio. If I wanted to go straight YouTube, I don't know what would happen. I was going to take a crack at you. It looks like you're in your mom's basement. It's nice of her to let you do the show from there with all your records behind you. I didn't want to go there. That would have been mean. A lot meaner than what I was already saying. Look, if I really wanted to call you talentless, I would have called you DJ Khaled. Because that is a talentless motherfucker. Another one. And I would have did that bit, but all I would have been doing is stealing an Adam Carolla bit when everybody knows the only people I steal from is Aaron Imholt, the Steel Toe Morning Show. That's where all my voices come from. My God King! That's Imholt. I learned from Imholt. I learned a lot about radio from Imholt. I learned what good radio is from Imholt. So he is why I am like I am today. I had fun with you. And I hope you know that. I hope you know there was no hard feelings. I wanted to come out and I wanted to do my response to your response and go full-blown Cactus Jack, but I just can't do it. I don't have the time or the inclination to get worked up and worry about it. I go on 3 sides. I have fun, as you guys will see tomorrow night. Tomorrow when the new 3 sides of the coin comes out. It's all about fun. It's all about fun. And hopefully it was entertaining. I know it was good because I got some people worked up. That's what this was all about. And all we were doing at the end of the day, all we were doing was promoting 3 sides of the coin, promoting another podcast on our podcasts. And Branville's sitting there like a little puppet master. Good job. I told you last week, I'm a Michael Brandvold guy, and now you see why, because that is diabolical and that is smart as hell. Because he knew by putting up that poll, I would go off on it. Probably didn't know that I would go off to the extent that I did, but that's fine. I may have crossed the line a little bit. But it was all for entertainment. It was all for good fun. Like I said, I pick on the guys on three sides of the coin all the time. But they're my friends, and it's a goof. It's a joke. Yeah, last week I said, I wonder which one gives a better head to Gene and Paul. Probably Tommy, because he's got the big nose. He's got to tilt his head back to open up his gullet so he can take it down farther. That was a joke. That was a goof. I love Tommy Summers. He's a great guy. All those guys are great guys. People hate Brandvold, but I get it. He's stirring the pot. That's what he does. He's doing what I did. He's playing the role of the heel. He's doing what I did to you. Crotch water does that to you. The belching. It's bubbly. What can I say? So yes, that is what I was doing. And there's no hard feelings, buddy. Ed Gage said, you're a great guy. I'm sure you are. I've never talked to you. I don't even know you. We've never had a conversation. I just do what I do. Because that's how I do it. What can I say? Ego inflated and all. So there's that. Dr. Fukk, congratulations. You won the poll. I put you over the best I could. And it worked. And it worked. Like I said, I'm not saying I would have won without that diatribe. But definitely got people talking about it, didn't it? That's right. Oh. All right, kids. I'm going to make like a tree and get out of here. I got to get some food in my gullet. And go do some lifting. No, I'm not going to the gym. I got to drive and try to make money. But tomorrow night, 7 p.m. California time, Rick from Every Mother's Nightmare will be on the show live. Hit that subscribe button on iTunes. Hit that follow button on the Spreaker. You'll find out when I am live. And you can jump into the chat and have some fun like everybody did today. Thank you guys for stopping in. Next Monday night is another effing podcast live with Kilo fucking Bale from the band Flip. I cannot wait for that. We all know that is my second favorite band of all time. I haven't talked to Kilo in like 17 years. So it's going to be fun to catch up. And please, all shenanigans aside, please do go to the Facebook page, facebook.com/another-podcast, and please donate to the Travis Colgrove fund for his wife and kids that he left behind. See you tomorrow night. Don't forget, what I lack in talent, I make up for in cock. It's been the Izzy Presley Show.